Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what is the karma of the person who did you dirty in some way. We're going to see what they did and what's going to be coming for them because of it. So we have 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. If you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that really helps my channel to grow, and it also helps to spread these messages to other people who may need them as well. It's also a great way to show an energetic exchange for the one I'm giving you here today. If you don't know, I do a lot of energetic healing while I'm doing these readings as well, and it really does help to give back for what I'm giving you. Another good way to give back is to donate. I have my PayPal and my Cash App both in the description box below, along with my Amazon wish list if you'd like to donate to the channel. And my esty shop is down there as well. If you guys enjoy some of the paintings that I have on here, I have a few of them on my esty shop. So let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, I'm going to go ahead and put this aside till the end. We're going to look at those here in a minute. We'll do the letters first. How's that? V, J, T, JT, TJ, C, Y, Vicky, H, Hilda, G. That's not a very common name, so if Hilda popped up for somebody, let me know down in the comments below. Y, L, D, O, Gold, Goldie, P, C, Cop, G, Copy, J, I, D, ID, U. Somebody may have really been trying to copy you. Somebody may have even tried to steal your identity in some form, shape, or another. If they did, I feel like there is going to be some involvement from the law on that front. Dudley, D, P, Puddle, P, O, Z. For some of you, if you were dealing with somebody who tried to copy you or steal your identity, it could have been with something that you wrote. They may have tried to claim that it was yours. I feel like you have a very big imagination for the people watching this pile. Pop, Pog, Goldfish, Cove, Cover. Somebody tried to cover up their actions or their behavior as well. They may have tried to come off as the one who was doing right in the situation when they were the one that was doing wrong in this situation. We're going to set these ones aside till the end as well, because that's the karma. We have childhood friend, polyamorous, grandpa, someone you touched in life, so this could definitely be somebody you have known for a long time, if not your whole life. This is somebody you really seriously touched in your life, that you really, maybe they even tried to take people away from you that you had built a very strong bond with throughout your life by trying to appear to be who you were and trying to make you out to be the bad guy in some way. For some of you, this could have something to do with your grandpa. For some of you, your grandpa could be passed away and they could be trying to tell you something as well. Ghosting triggers self-esteem and self-worth issues and abandonment issues. So this person was ghosting you, breadcrumbing you. We also have emotional and mental abuse triggers feelings of being stupid, clumsy, at fault for everything, feeling alone and not good enough. So this person was emotionally abusive towards you. They were ghosting you. They were breadcrumbing you. They may have called you a lot of nasty names. They really made you feel like you weren't worthy of life, like you didn't belong, like you were stupid, like you were unworthy, like you were very, very small. They made you feel small so that they could feel big. For some of you, this could have even been your grandfather, especially if your grandfather was in some sort of polyamorous thing, or, you know, there was a lot of people in the 70s who did a lot of sex parties and stuff like that. My dad's parents actually had a lot of those in their house with their kids present. Yeah. So you might have seen some things maybe even as a child that you shouldn't have seen because of this person is possible too. We have nobility. We have exalted urchin. I feel like a lot of these people are going to have to watch you being, watching you come into some sort of rank or status that they don't feel like you deserve, that they feel like you, shouldn't have got, or that they feel like they should have gotten. I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that you may have put on a pedestal in some way, and they really didn't deserve that pedestal that you put them on, because you are somebody who really has a lot to offer, and this person didn't have much to offer. And actually, you know what? I think polygamy may even be found in these letters here. We have King of Swords. We have Six of Cups. We have the Stars. We have Ace of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords. So this person could be watching you. They could be watching you come into your self-love. They could be watching you have a lot of hope, have a lot of faith, have a lot of trust in situations. They could even be watching you reconcile with a lot of the people in your life that they tried to sever your ties with. They are watching you get a lot of love back for the love that you are giving out to the world around you. They're watching you love yourself, and they're watching you in turn gain love through loving yourself. They may even be hoping for a reconciliation of some sort with you. For a lot of them, I feel like that is not going to happen simply because of the way that they treated you. Some of them may even be learning from their actions. I feel like for a lot of them, they are going to have to learn how to communicate in a way that is loving, that is kind, that is caring. And they are going to have to learn this through a lot of hardship, through watching you from the outside and not being able to be a part of your journey. Raccoon Sea Serpent. This person did a lot of shady things behind cover. I feel like they covered up a lot of what they have done, and I feel like a lot of that is going to be coming to light. People are going to be seeing it. People are going to be knowing the truth. There's going to be a lot of cycles that are going to be on repeat for them until they learn the lesson of those cycles and learn to overcome the past. I feel like this person really is stuck on wanting something new with you and not understanding why they can't have it, because I don't feel like a lot of them don't acknowledge the fact that they hurt you in this manner or in this method. They really didn't even realize that they were doing it. I feel like a lot of them were abused this way as a child themselves, and this is the way that they have learned how to interact with people. And the lessons they are going through, the karmic cycles that they are going through, are going to be teaching them how to act and how to treat people. And they're going to be losing a lot of people along the way if they can't figure out what they did wrong and admit it, and find a new way of interacting with people. I feel like this person was very overly critical, overly analytical, overly logical. They really thought they were smarter than everybody around them, and they abused their power severely. They may have even abused their power with their children, their own children as well, and their own children may even be wanting to move away from them because of this situation, because of the way that they are treating them. So karma for them, no one will want to be associated with them anymore. Basically what I just said, everybody's going to be ghosting them. Everybody's going to be leaving them because they don't want somebody in their life that's going to treat them this way and make them feel like they are nothing. Losing important things, and like I said, this could definitely be children. They're going to be losing something important in their life that is very important to them. And this is going to cause a realization of the way that they have behaved and who they have become, and whether or not they want to continue on this path, or if they want to change up and do something different and atone for their actions, things like that. I feel like this person is going to have a big choice in front of them to make, and depending on whether or not they make the choice to do the right thing is going to depend on whether or not they get to come out of these cycles. Indecision will plague their mind. Yeah, see, they're going to be stuck trying to decide what to do. They're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know where to turn, where to go, how to end these cycles. And really what it's going to take is them taking a long, hard look in the mirror. And they have spent their entire life blaming everything on everyone outside of themselves instead of holding themselves accountable. And now they're going to be forced into holding themselves accountable, I feel like. So I also pulled a channeled message for this pile. I felt very drawn to pull it right before I started. Amazing things are in store. You will be blown away by the new doors that are opening to you, more than you could have ever dreamed up. Yet you somehow knew deep down that it was real and it was coming. No longer stuck or weighed down, it is time to shine. Brighter Than Gold by Louis II. Brighter than gold, brighter than gold. I feel it coming, coming. I was born for the throne. Like lightning, striking, sparking. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics right now. And I know I didn't sing that very great at this point. But yeah, anyway, so that's your song for you guys. And I would suggest listening to it. It's a great song. It's going to make you feel like you are amazing and awesome and wonderful. It's going to really rewire that thinking pattern. It's a great song for that. So anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who this person might be, and what they might have done. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. And remember, this is pretty much an anonymous space, and sharing your story also helps other people as well. So go ahead and share that story in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure other people would too. Pile 2. So for you guys, what did this person do, and what is their karma for doing this? We're going to put that aside for now. We're going to put those ones right there for now, and we're going to do the letters first. In case anybody's wondering what all this is on my leaves here, it's paint. All of my fall decorations are slowly turning into Christmas ornaments, and I've been painting them on my leaf because it's easier than moving it. I don't know. It's water paint anyway, so it'll come off later. TMB. Bet. E. Somebody could have made a bet about you in some way. Q. E. Queen. You know what this is reminding me of? You. Queen is actually here, I think. Is there an N over here? This is reminding me of... Oh, yes, there is. Hey, Queen is over here. Beauty Queen. This is reminding me of the movie. Not She's All That, but for some reason, She's All That is coming into my mind. The one with Lainey Boggs. I don't know why I remember her name, because I usually never remember any names. But yeah, the one with Lainey Boggs, where they make a bet. That guy makes a bet that he can turn any girl into prom queen. And so he starts dating her to turn her into the prom queen, basically. And then the sleazy guy, after he falls in love with her and he's winning the bet and shit, the other sleazy guy tells her about it and pretends to be this great guy and ends up trying to rape her. Anyway, yeah, that's what this is reminding me of, so that might be important to you. I wish I could remember the name of the movie. Look up Lainey Boggs, Prom Queen, and I bet you that will pop up the name of the movie. WZGIK, if you don't know the movie. Mike. W. Kin. Your family could be involved in some way in this. S. Son. A. G. Wag. Wang. Sang. Sung. Sing. Sang, sung, and sing are all there. F. Somebody could be Chinese. No offense to anybody who is. Y, W, B, V, B, Y, bye. I feel like you may be telling somebody goodbye for good, and that could be part of their karma. Karma, S-Y-X-L, sex, sexy. Fag, gay are both there. Somebody could have been harassed for being gay. We also have bi, and actually I think we have bisexual as well. Somebody could have been bisexual. King. We have king and queen. Do we have pawn too? I don't know why I was thinking pawn, but we don't have pawn. We have almost pawn. Swan. Swing. Swingers. Suffer. Better. You're going to be doing better while this person is suffering. Guy. Guy Fawkes. Remember, remember, the 5th of November. The gunpowder treason and plot. I think November is almost here too. February. Swanson. Dumb and Dumber just came to mind when I said Swanson. Yeah, these people thought they were really smart, and I feel like they were just dumbasses, really. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Overshadowing makes you feel invisible, like you can't get recognition, like you aren't good enough, like your voice doesn't matter, and like everything they say is the end-all be-all. So somebody was overshadowing you. Somebody was trying to put you in the background. Nobody puts baby in the corner. You know what? You may really like movies, or this person may really like movies. This could be somebody who can quote a lot of different movies as well. This is somebody that really wanted to take your shine away, and I feel like a lot of that is because they wanted to win some sort of bet. Bullying, target, center stage, discrimination, made to feel unworthy of life. Some of you may be drawn to pile 1 as well. This person really tried to tear you down, tried to bring you down, tried to make you feel like you were less than. They were a bully. They were trying to steal your shine. They were trying to take away your glow, but they didn't realize that this is your shine. This is your glow. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. Yeah, swag. You guys could have swung on some swings together. Nag, lag, fragmented. They could have tried to fragment your mind or cause you to question a lot of things, cause you to feel like what you knew to be true was not. They could have caused you to question your intelligence, to question your beauty, to question your light, to question your union as well. Because we have king and queen here. They could have tried to get in between you and your person, whoever your person is. I'm going to put these ones at the end too, because those ones are the karma. So let's see, we got friends and relatives. Like I said, some of you, your family could have been involved in this as well. Protected. You are very protected. That's what they didn't realize. Humble. You're a very humble person. Carefree. You're very humble. You're very carefree because you know that you're protected. You know that you're protected. You know that you're safe. You know that your guides, your angels, your God is there for you. You pray to them every day. And you tend to release things and let them go, knowing that you are going to be okay in the end, that everything happens for a reason, and that these people will get theirs. You know that already. And these people did not realize that, I don't think. We have the high overseer. This could have been a boss. This could have been somebody that was above you in power, in a sense. This could have been a partner who made the money, who was the breadwinner. This could have been a father even, or a mother. These were people that wanted everybody to see them in a certain light, wanted them to see them as perfect. They tried really hard to appear as perfect, like nothing was out of place. These people were very unemotional. These people were very cruel in their actions. They took advantage of their position of power. They looked down on you, and they treated you like you were less than in some way. We have the Ten of Swords, which in this deck is about rising out of the ashes like the phoenix. You have learned from everything that you've went through. You know the betrayal, you know the lies, you know the hurt, the pain that was caused, but you don't even care. You have chosen to rise above it. You have chosen to walk away from it. You have chosen to become better from it, to rise back up after everything that happened, smarter, wiser, stronger than ever, brighter than gold. Brighter than gold. That's by Louis II, and it came out in the first pile too. You are manifesting. You're manifesting a lot. They thought that you were going to be stuck in this depression, this misery, this sadness, this hurt, and this loss, but you have moved away from that because you know that you have a great future in store for you and ahead of you. And if you haven't moved away from it yet, you're about to. You're about to start feeling really good about your life. You have been able to remain stable. You have been able to remain peaceful. You have been able to remain your loving, true self, even in the worst of conditions. These people are about ready to be in this state of depression, regret, hurt, loss. I feel like you are manifesting abundance, manifesting beauty, manifesting love and light into your life, manifesting good vibrations. Yeah, you are coming into this playful energy, this happy-go-lucky, joyous, loving, light energy. And this is the energy that you were born for. This is the energy that you started out as. This is the energy that they were jealous of and wanted to tear away from you. And they really seen you as this beacon of hope, light, love, joy, purity, happiness. You are somebody who is very connected to your inner child. You're very playful. You are very beautiful and positive, and you bring that positivity to everywhere around you. And these people can no longer get that energy from you as part of their karma. They are no longer going to be able to pull on that energy, and they're going to go back into their own miserable state of being. New levels, new devils. This person will be around those on higher levels, and they won't see the betrayal coming. So this person's going to end up being betrayed by a lot of people. They're going to be betrayed by those that they trusted, those that they called friends, those that they called family. They're not going to see those betrayals coming. They are going to be having to deal with a lot of loss, a lot of pain, a lot of depression, a lot of hurt. Everything that they put you through basically is what they're going to be going through. And it's all on fate and destiny. Whether or not they are going to be able to pull themselves back out of this is going to depend on the choices that they make throughout this. We'll have to make reparations to those they harmed through their own actions. And once again, I feel like some of you picked pile 1 too. This person is going to have to apologize. They're going to have to possibly even give money to the people that they hurt. They're going to have to make reparations in some way for the ways that they behaved and the ways that they hurt others. And if they don't do that, they're going to be stuck in this misery forever, this shame, this regret, this guilt, this depression, this hurt, this pain that is coming into their life, because they are going to be surrounded by the same type of people they wanted you to be surrounded by. They're going to be hurt in the same manner. And they're going to be realizing that you were the one that had their back the entire time when these people never did. And these people not only hurt you, but they hurt them too. Everything they touch will fall apart. So everything that they touch is going to be falling apart. Everything that they try to create is going to be they're not going to be able to create. They're not going to be able to they're going to be in this misery, this very, very, very strong misery energy. And they're just going to be feeling so down, so out. And they're going to have to watch you feeling so up and so blessed and so beautiful. And they're really going to be changing their opinions on the things that happened in the past because of it. So, I also pulled a channeled message right before I started this because I felt very drawn to grab a message while I was putting them away. To be happy and grateful without owning anything are a refreshing reset has occurred. So find your happiness, your gratitude, and your peace to find your way back out of this rabbit hole. When material aspects don't rule you, you will be ready. So you may be going through some seriously heavy poverty at the moment. And what you need to be working on is being happy, being grateful, being filled with hope and joy and love and light, regardless of whatever situation you find yourself in. And I also feel like that's exactly what this person is going to be having to go through themselves. Once you come out of it, this person's going to be going through it themselves. And they're going to have to follow the lessons you left behind. You're going to be teaching people who threw you under the bus in the past, because these people have watched you go through this, and they're going to have to face it themselves and find their way out too. And I feel like a lot of them are going to be looking to you as the example of how to get out of this. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who this person or people are, and what they did. And just remember, this is pretty close to an anonymous zone here, so share your story, because it not only helps to free you from it, but it also helps to let other people know that they're not alone, and your story can really help a lot of people. So share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, let's see what this person did and what their karma is. We're going to leave this one till the end. We're going to leave these ones for here in a minute. We're going to do the letters first. Q, M, B, L, Michael Bublé. I don't know why that's coming out, but somebody could like Michael Bublé. N, C, and then I was thinking of the ones that he did that were funny. I can't even remember the names of them right now, or the lyrics. K, Z, K, I, blink, black, rink, link, R, P, Z, princess, E, U, prize, G, I am not some prize to be won, L, U, Q, N, P. You may have had people fighting dirty over your attentions, or for your attentions. W, T, some people that were very egotistical and prideful. M, Q, K, Z, Quickie Mart, zinc, lip, clip, hip, blip. This person's just not even going to be showing up on your radar. This person's not going to be showing up on anybody's radar. Gulp. Big gulp. This could be somebody who drinks a lot of soda. Rip. Rest in peace. Pyre. Pig. Pick. Lick. Quick. Stick. Gary, Larry, binary, purity, pug, tug, lug, mutt, melt, built. What you built cannot be taken away. Bug, bulge. Some of them, this person may end up with lice. Oh, we have lice in here too. Ice, slice, mice, mouseketeer. Okay, anyway. We're going to put these ones aside for now too, because this is the karma. You guys got a lot of extra stuff in this pile, and I went ahead and let it come out. I don't every time, but I did this time. Informative, teacher, addictive, someone from childhood. Someone from childhood could find the information that you have to give to people to be very addictive. You're teaching to be very addictive. It could be a teacher from your childhood who was an addict for some of you. Bible, miles, guilt. I feel like this person has a lot of guilt built up. Light. for trying to snuff your light. Neglect, invisibility causes feelings of not belonging or unworthiness. So this person, if this was a teacher, or if this was a parent, or if this was somebody from your childhood that was very neglectful, they caused you a lot of feelings of invisibility, of not belonging, of feeling like you were unworthy for life, like feeling like you were unworthy of recognition for your skills, for your information, for for your gifts. You have a lot of gifts, and this person made you feel like you were nothing, and like your gifts were wrong for a lot of you. Scapegoat, gaslighting, always to blame, apologizes for being self. Some of you may have chose pile 1 too. This person really made you feel like you were just this disgusting person that shouldn't be seen, shouldn't be heard, shouldn't be felt, because you always cause all the problems. You always make everything wrong. Milk. You always, it's like you were always to blame for every single thing that ever happened. It didn't matter what it was. It didn't matter if, say, the power got shut off because you guys were a couple of days late on the bill. Somehow that would be your fault. Say you didn't have food in the fridge this week. Somehow that's your fault. Say that you accidentally spilled something. You are to blame, and it's your fault, and it's the worst thing in the world, and how could you, and why would you do that, and you did it on purpose. I know you did it on purpose. You're just a little liar. Things like that. I had a lot of that in my childhood, honestly. Anyway, the Lord Regent. So, this is somebody that was in charge. They were in charge. They looked down on you. They really abused their power. And you know what? It reminds me a lot of the card that came out in pile 1. Actually, it was pile 2. So some of you might have chose pile 2 as well. The High Overseer. This is somebody that really just abused their position of power. They thought they were smarter than everyone around them. They really felt like you should be shut up. They wanted you to shut up. That's the outsider. They wanted you to be outcasted. They wanted you to be seen as somebody that didn't belong. They wanted you to feel like you didn't belong, possibly so you wouldn't report their abuse as well, or so that you wouldn't tell anybody about what was going on, because you didn't feel like anybody would believe you. You didn't feel like anybody would be there to help you. You didn't feel like anybody would care even, because you were nothing. The Empress, this could have been a mother for a lot of you. Could have been a father, could have been a teacher. This was somebody that, if they were a mother, they had a lot of children. And a lot of this could have been happening because it wasn't necessarily because they wanted to intentionally hurt you. It was a subconscious thing. Maybe they felt like their children were to blame for how their life ended up, because if they wouldn't have had these children, then they would have had a better life. They may have even had somebody else in their family that constantly told them that, well, if you wanted a better life, then you shouldn't have had all of these children. My uncle used to tell my mom that all the time. And he died alone. He died yesterday morning. He died alone with nobody around because he didn't give a shit about anybody but himself. And my mom spent a lot of our childhoods telling us that she had a scholarship to an art school. Everything paid for. Could have went and did that. And like the good little Mormon girl she was, she married the first guy she slept with because she got pregnant from him. And that's what she did instead. So it's kind of like, oh, we were to blame for the way that her life was and the way that her life ended up. And, you know, I was like, I finally told her at one point, I was like, Mom, don't you realize that you're telling us that you would have rather not had us and went and did that? And that you regret having us? And she's like, no, I don't feel like that, because I feel like even if I would have went and did that, I still would have had you guys. It just would have been in a different time, in a different way, because I was destined to have you guys. Well, here's the thing. You don't know what you would have been messing up or changing if you would have changed the past. And we would not have been the same people if it wouldn't have happened exactly as it happened. So no, you wouldn't have had us as kids. And yes, you basically are saying you would have gave us up in order to have that life, which is kind of messed up. When you grow up feeling like you are unloved like that as a child, and like you don't matter, and like the people in your life don't even want you there, like the people in your life wish they could have had some other life than being with you, it's kind of fucked up. But for a lot of you, I don't feel like this person did it on purpose. I feel like they just had a lot of addictive tendencies, for one thing, and they had a hard time looking in the mirror and actually taking the blame for their own things. They're going to have to look in the mirror now. Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Death. I feel like a lot of you guys have walked away. You have ended this connection. You may have even moved away, moved to a different area. You have taken time and space to yourself for healing, for introspection, and you are standing strong on your own 2 feet. You are really imagining beautiful things for your future, and you are bringing those things to life. You are somebody very loving, very romantic, giving, beautiful. You have had to learn a lot on the emotional front, because a lot was not taught to you as a child on the emotional front, because this person was emotionally stunted as well. I feel like this person is really going to have to, they're going to be alone. They're going to be forced to be alone. And they may have thought that they wanted to be alone for many years, but then they're going to realize, shit, I'm alone now, and this really isn't what I wanted. I really did not want this. Elk, cheetah, dragon, and tarantula. You are really going to be shining. You are going to be seen. Your gifts are going to be put to use in your life purpose. You are working hard towards your life purpose. You are meant to stand out. You are meant to shine. You are meant to be a leader, and you're meant to be a real leader. This person was not very good in the role of leadership, which is probably why they never made it to that role of leadership. You are finding your stability. And in that stability, you have found the motivation, the ambition, the drive to go after your dreams, to go after your goals, to go after what is important to you. You are building your legacy. You are building your stability. You are building your self-esteem, your self-confidence. You are really going to be standing strong, and you don't need anyone else to be able to do this. And this person tried to keep you needing them, tried to keep you reliant on them. And this person is going to be left alone because they could not let you go. They could not allow you to live your own life. I also feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be finding a life partner that is much more stable than this person ever had the chance or possibility to meet. And it's because you have put in the hard work, and this person chose not to put in the hard work. So let's see what the karma is. Their fast talking is getting them caught up. So they could be a hustler of some sort, and they have spent their life really trying to cover things up with little lies here and little lies there, and those lies are growing and growing and growing, and it's going to be coming crashing down on them. Cash rules everything around me. Losing money. Cash rules everything around me. Singing dollar dollar bill yow, dollar dollar bill yow, dollar dollar bill yow, dollar dollar bill yow. Yeah, that song's what comes to mind with that. They're going to be losing a lot of money while you're gaining stability, while you're gaining money, while you are gaining the ability to be able to move into a new place, things like that. This person's going to be losing that money. This person may even be being evicted from their place, or they may not have the money to pay the bills. We were discussing power bills earlier. Their power may be getting shut off, stuff like that. Exploitation, running into users and abusers to learn. So this person may be being exploited. They may be, some of them may be running into people that want to buy them in some way, shape, or form. They're going to be running into a lot of users and abusers because they used you, they abused you, they squashed you down so that you didn't feel like you could do anything on your own, so that you would always be there for them. And now they're going to be dealing with the same types of people. Will have to pay back anything taken from others. So this person is going to have to pay back anything that they have taken from others. Some of them may have stolen money from you. Some of them may have stolen your self-esteem. They may have stolen whatever it is that they took. They are going to have to pay back from their own. They're going to have to pay back their own self-esteem, their own self-respect, their own self-confidence, their own money, their own place to live. If they took yours in some way, if they caused you to lose a place to live, they're going to have to lose their place to live. And this is all so that they can learn why they should not have behaved the way they did with you, because now they're going to be seeing that behavior from other people towards them, and it's going to force them into looking in the mirror and seeing the way that they acted and how wrong it was. So, I also pulled a channeled message for each of these piles just before I started because I felt very drawn to pull one. Let's see what this has to say. You might be stuck in the past, ruminating on things that have gone by. Why not focus on today and future possibilities? Learn from the past and apply it in the future. All is not lost, but until you let go, new cannot truly begin. So like I was saying before, my mom was so stuck on that art school that she never did anything else. Well, consequently, she abused everybody around her because she was dissatisfied with her life. If you stay stuck in the past and you stay focusing on this situation and what these people did, and on everything that was taken away from you, then you will not create anything new in your life, and you will start to abuse people in the same manner. So you need to really focus on coming out of that darkness, coming out of that shadow, and you need to focus on today forward. Instead of what happened in the past and how it screwed up your life so much, instead you go, hey, that might have happened then, but guess what? Right now, that's not happening. And I can do what I need to do to change my circumstances in the future, but that starts today, not yesterday. It starts right now. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, and I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, who this person might be, what they may have done. And I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Oh, and you know what? Comment in the comments below about what has happened here, who these people are, what they did, what you went through, because you know what? Your story can help others, and this is pretty much an anonymous zone. It also helps you to get it off your back and to get it out there. Writing it down like that, even if you just do it in a notebook, writing it down like that will help you to be able to get it off your chest so that you can move forward. And so that's pretty much what I have for you guys. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.